going on my second open carry walk. I got my AR, my Ruger SR40C. Today we're gonna walk in Taylor, and Taylor's known for having one of the worst police departments in the Tri-County area. Liberty is for everyone. Did open carry walk in Taylor. He had no problems. The cops pulled over and made sure what he was doing, and they were okay with it. So we'll see if they'll give us any problems. You know, my goal today is to come out and teach people their rights and make sure the cops know what they're doing. There's Taylor Police right here. There you go, Brandon. Okay, rifle. How you doing? How are you doing today, sir?
Better if I was looking at myself. Obviously, we got a couple calls on it.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
No issue with you having guns as long as you're legally allowed to have guns.
No, sir, no issues at all.
Okay, when you said no, sir, I thought you were going to tell me you're not legally allowed to have the guns. First off, are they both operating actual firearms? Are they airsoft? Anything like that?
I don't want to answer any questions other than what I told you so far.
Well, you do have to answer because there are certain conditions, which like I said, I fully support the Second Amendment, but there are certain conditions where you can't have a firearm, right?
No, I don't have to answer any questions.
You do when people call on you.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do. You have to prove that, one, they're not fully automatic, correct?
I do not have to prove anything to you, sir. It's my Second Amendment right.
Your Second Amendment right does not allow you to have fully automatic weapons.
There is no fully automatic weapons, and there's no way you could check that because it's my Second Amendment right. You can't check me, sir. Am I being detained?
Right now, yes, you are.
What am I being detained for? What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Because people have called on you.
That's not a crime I've broken.
I understand that. And you also aware that if you're a convicted felon, that you can't have a firearm, correct?
That is true, but it's my right to carry a firearm.
Do you have an ID on you?
I don't wish to provide that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to need you to provide the ID for you.
This isn't Nazi Germany, sir.
Okay, I understand that. But I need to make sure you're not a convicted felon if you're going to walk around with firearms.
Terry v. Ohio and Brown v. Texas says that I do not have to show ID upon request unless I've been, unless I'm under reasonable suspicion of criminal activity.
You guys secure there?
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Badge number's right there.
225. What's your name, sir?
In front of the bus guy.
That's all you need.
Sir? Yes, you do. You're a public servant. You have to say your name and your badge number if I ask it.
That's actually incorrect. Okay. And right now, I understand you're trying to get a rise and get people to notice you.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm trying to teach people, sir.
Okay. What are you trying to teach people?
I'm trying to show that, trying to show people their rights and make this a normal thing. So can I talk to your superior, or?
I already asked for him.
Okay. So we're waiting for him right now? There's been open carry incidences in Taylor before where you guys were rude to somebody and they were apologizing. You guys
Have I been rude
kept
to you?
being rude. No, sir.
Okay.
And then there's been an instance where down Telegraph Road and you guys stopped and said, "You open carrying?" Yes, sir. Okay, go on about your business.
I don't
There's
know
open.
what Jane Baker is.
I open carried in Brownstown last week and had no issues at all.
And like I said, personally, I have no issue with you open carrying.
Right.
But we have numerous calls on people that are calling and worried that you are.
That's not criminal activity, though, sir.
At the same time, we also had a male come into their bank down the street and threaten to shoot them earlier today.
That wasn't me. That's none of my business.
How do I know that? You haven't provided me with identification.
I don't have to.
Well, then I could tell you if I saw your identification whether or not you're that male, because we actually have a name of that male, but we don't know where he's at.
Well, I don't have to show identification because I haven't committed any crimes.
So what school do you go to?
What can you take him for?
Truancy. Truancy is a crime.
Can you prove that? Can you prove that?
The investigation. It doesn't have to do with you.
I know it doesn't, but what I'm saying is, can you prove that he's going through truancy?
Here's the issue. Right now, he's speaking to him.
Yeah, don't answer nothing, Brandon. Just ignore him.
And are you also aware that interfering when he's investigating that is a crime?
No, we do have a crime.
So now we will have a crime to detain you for if you want to keep pushing.
So you guys are just looking for something now?
No, we're trying to be cooperative with you, right?
No, if you're being cooperative with me, let me go on my way. I should not be detained right now. It's against the law. You're unlawfully detaining me.
Okay.
I should be on my way, free on my way to go. So did you tell me what crime you're detaining me for? What crime I'm under suspicion of?
Well, right now he's asking him what school he is. Which school do you?
He's having a completely different conversation.
I know.
I'm talking to you.
And right now we're waiting on my supervisor. Who do you ask for?
You gotta make sure you look at you're supposed to be in school. You're supposed to be in school.
I don't know if he's a supervisor or not.
He's not a supervisor.
Still okay, though. Still going all right for me.
I'm not running out like people behind me, sir.
Neither do we. So that's why we're standing still and you keep moving around on us.
How you doing? What was that? No, sir. It's just an off-brand.
Was it?
It's an off-brand.
I think you got the same handguard as I do too. Is that Omega?
What was that?
Omega handguard?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Your handguard.
I'm not sure. It just came stock on the rifle.
Okay. Looks just like mine.
Only,
Okay.
what was that?
What kind of optic is it?
It's just a red dot sight I got at Gander Mountain for $40.
Get set in yet?
Yeah. Only upgrades I did was the quad rail and the. I came fully stocked. Didn't have quad rail on it or nothing. You know the Bushmasters come with the quad rails. I want to get one of those, but I mean for the price, this is accurate enough.
What'd that run you?
$600. And I bought all the parts online and got them cheap, and all together I got about $750 into it.
Smith and Wesson was into 5, but they gave a law enforcement discount, so it worked out.
Like the Singapore?
What was that?
Like the Singapore slug?
Yes.
I don't know. I was talking to him, so I didn't hear a response.
Have you dealt with open carry before in Taylor?
Oh, yeah.
You look like the guy that was on the video.
That wasn't me.
No?
Anyone else approach you out here?
Out here pulled over by about 5 officers saying I'm being detained for not giving me a reason for being detained, but they got multiple calls, so I'm being detained. But getting calls isn't a crime.
Well, we have to investigate.
How you doing, officer?
Doing all right. You guys together?
Yes, sir. Name and badge number, please.
Dale Chapman, 172.
172. You supervisor?
Yes. What are you doing?
It's open carrying, practicing my Second Amendment rights,
Where
sir.
you headed?
I don't wish to answer that question. I mean, I'm just walking up and down the road here.
Do you have any idea?
I don't wish to provide that, sir.
All right. You know, this upsets a lot of our citizens, so we're going to get just call after call on you.
That's why I'm out here, sir. I'm trying to teach people, and
That's teaching them. What it does is it puts
some people
in
get
fear.
curious and they'll pull over and ask you
Is there
questions, and
no way we can cordially request that you put those things away?
you can request it.
That's what I'm requesting. Can you do that for us?
Uh,
Just so we can keep peace here in our city?
When I'm finished with my walk, I will. get back to my area.
I'm really request, just so that our citizens don't get upset here in this city and that we can curtail all the 911 calls we're going to get on this. I would really, truly appreciate it if you would just put those things away. I am not infringing on your rights. We understand you have a constitutional right. But I want you to understand that everyone that drives by and sees this goes into a panic.
That's not what I'm out here enforcing, sir. I'm not trying to make anybody go into a panic or nothing. I'm just trying to come out here and show. I know it is, but we gotta show some people some normality, and people need to know their rights. If they see me walk away from this, then they're gonna be like, "Well, why didn't they arrest him? Why did he not do something wrong?"
They'll go on Facebook and say police did nothing. We're already used to that.
But what I'm requesting is just to curtail the panic and everything we're going to get from these citizens. I'm really asking if you could just put those away for us.
Oh, well, once I finish my walk, I'm going to head back to my vehicle. And I'll do that for you. Huh?
Are you headed towards your vehicle? I'm asking where it is.
Yes.
Okay.
These guys are probably going to follow me anyways and get my plate or whatever.
Not that worried about it.
If you follow me, I'm not going to go back to my vehicle. I'm going to continue with my walk.
Now for problem number 2. The gentleman here will answer our questions, because he appears to be of school age and should be in school right now, and why he's following him
How
around.
come you're not in school?
Oh, it's half day.
Alright, that'd be great.
It's half day. He goes to Flat Rock Middle School.
Yeah, you guys brothers?
What do they got
Yes,
half
sir.
day for?
I don't know. I think it's parent-teacher conferences today.
Do they do
Why did you guys just say that earlier?
tri-semesters, not
Yeah,
quarters, or
trimester.
do they-
You do trimesters, right?
Junior high do them?
You do trimesters or semesters, Brandon? Trimesters?
Some schools.
Do you do 3 grade marking periods or 2? I think he does 3. I think it's 3.
Do you have midterms and finals?
No, he has 3. 8th.
Okay, so he's been there at least a year. Do you take a midterm?
Did you call your...
You don't even know what a midterm is.
I'm going to go with no.
Call your mom.
How many report cards do you get
Do
here? Do you
We don't have parents, sir. I'm his guardian right now.
Do you know how many report cards you get here?
3, I believe. I believe it's trimesters, because I believe it goes into semesters in high school.
A lot of cities around here would do the trimester in elementary and then switch in junior high, so they actually do midterms to prepare for high school.
He might. I'm not sure.
Flat Rock maybe did.
Can I respectfully ask one more question? How much longer do you expect to be walking around like this?
Maybe another 20 minutes. I've been walking for about half hour, so maybe 20 minutes to get back to my vehicle.
All right, you guys are all set, man. I'm asking you respectfully to please expedite your show of constitutional rights.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right.
The supervisor know what's going on. He's the man. These other guys need to brush up on their laws.
You know the laws.
You guys have a good day.